Aloha, this is Aaron with Hawaii Music School, and today we're going to do a lesson for Hoala School's the beginner ukulele class. Now before we get started, we want to make sure we're tuned up, and I have my ukulele tuned to the tuner, so A440, and this is my G, C, E, and A. Okay, so it's G, C, E, A. Let's go ahead and get started. The first chord we're going to use, we already know this one, is the C chord. Okay, third finger on the bottom string, 3rd fret. Now instead of going straight to F, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to F suspended. So I'm going to put my finger right here on that string and lift up that C. Okay, first finger, 1st fret, 2nd string. Okay, so that's going to be my 2nd chord. And I'm just going to go between those two chords. We're going to start off by going and just going back and forth. Notice I'm counting to 4, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so forth. We're going to go back and forth between those two chords for a little while. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to add one more finger. Okay, so you see how my finger was here and my finger was here, right? So we're going back and forth between these two. Now we're going to hold them both at the same time, and I'm going to add finger number 2 to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Okay, that's going to give me a G7 suspended chord. So I have C, F suspended, and then now if I put these two down, I have G7 suspended. Now to go to G7, all I'm going to do is slide this finger, my 3rd finger, back 1 fret. Okay, so it's going to a G7. So G, C, F suspended, C, and G7 suspended, and then down to G. So notice that one was cut in half, right, in time. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and F suspended, 3 and 4 and back to C, and 3 and 4 and G7 suspended. But we go 1 and 2 and then on 3 and 4 and we go to G7. Okay, so that's your first exercise. So the next one is going to be to add in finger number 2 to the top string. That's going to give us an F chord. So when we're playing this, I'm going to add finger number 2 to the top now. I've got an F chord. Back to C. G7 suspended, G7. So let's cut that 2nd one in half the same way we did the last one. So we go C, F suspended, and then we put the F on. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go back to C, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's a good one. Now we're going to add one more thing, and we're going to make that F to an A minor, and then we're going to go back to C. So now we have C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just like that. So notice we went C, F suspended, F, A minor, C, G7 suspended, G7. Okay, so now we're going to cut the first one in half. Notice we still were playing C for 4 beats. But now we're going to play C and then C suspended. And C suspended is just adding these two together. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's a good workout right there. We're going to try to get that. And that's going to be your left hand exercise. Now my right hand exercise is going to be just that, the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And so the way we're doing this is, again, we're using the back of our nail going down and using the meat of our finger coming up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm just going to practice by doing this. See how I'm muting this? This is how you want to practice your rhythm, and it should be on time. If you have a metronome, you can go ahead and use that. If not, you can download one onto your phone. So we've got that. Okay, so what we're doing is we're using these chords because next week we're going to actually play a song. What I want you guys to do is get this down, get your fingers moving in this manner. You're going to use your strumming hand to do these. And next week we're going to use the chords that we learned this time. There are a couple of you guys in this class that I know, and you know who you are. You shouldn't be doing this one. You can watch this video, but I want you to do the intermediate one, because the intermediate class is a little bit more to your level. You're just kind of in this class because one of you has taiko drums, and the other one, you know who you are. Okay, so you guys do the intermediate lesson. The rest of you guys work on this one, and next week we're gonna go through a song. Okay, maybe we might do 2 songs or 3 songs. You never know. Aloha.